Good evening. After days of rain and rising water, some rivers are cresting while others are flooding. New evacuation orders have been issued for areas along the Athabasca River northwest of Edmonton. One is just east of Fort Assiniboine and the other is near Whitecourt. Just outside of Whitecourt, water is washing out roads and causing overland flooding. People living on Flats Road along the Athabasca River have been told to get out. It's just another area that's going to need to be cleaned up in the days to come. CTV's Merrick Takash reports.
Oh, okay.
The driveway leading into the Whitecourt Golf and Country Club is more like a river.
Came in really, really fast, and by probably 6 p.m. is the pond on 18 here. Came through and came across right here, and this is what we came to at 5:30 this morning.
The 18th hole almost entirely covered by water. General Manager Andy Nielsen says 80% of the course is flooded.
Golf pros aren't supposed to wear hip waders. We're supposed to be in a button-up shirt and slacks, but it's a little different today.
The McLeod River runs next to the golf course. Tuesday, it was just under 3.5 meters high. By Wednesday afternoon, it had swelled to 4.
Our concern now remains the McLeod River basin, the entire McLeod River basin. So right up through Piers, Edson, Catamount, that's the area that's of most concern for us.
With Tuesday's evacuation order now partially lifted, people living in the Westview Mobile Village can go home while others are still waiting.
The Sagatawa RV Park, there's still flowing water through there, so it's not safe to let anyone back in there.
Whitecourt's mayor is sending out a stern warning to the rest of the town too.
Any activity around the river is very hazardous, very dangerous right now.
Over at the golf course, Nielsen says he expects to be up and running within 10 to 12 days.
Now I'm naked under here, so stop filming.
Okay, we're leaving.
That story from CTV's Merrick Takash. And Yellowhead County says the McLeod and Athabasca rivers have peaked and the water will recede over the next several days. The shelter-in-place alert in Piers will remain active, though, until engineers can check whether the compromised bridge on Highway 32 is safe. The county is looking at other short-term options to get people across the river. Engineers will also have to look at a number of other bridges across the county. The evacuation order for Lower Rob is still in place. And while the rain has caused significant issues, there is one silver lining. All but one wildfire in the county is now classified as being held, meaning they're not expected to grow anytime soon. Water levels in Edson are also starting to drop. The town says the cleanup is underway and it will be dealing with the aftermath of the floods for some time.
There's bridges, roads, parks, and other town infrastructure that are currently being evaluated for potential damage. So if you see our crews, there's a lot of our crews out there trying to do their best.
The town is reminding people to respect the cleanup crews and town staff who are providing information over the phone. People are being told to stay out of flooded areas as water may be deeper than it looks. Anyone with flood damage should document all their cleanup efforts for insurance purposes, and the water and fire bans for the area have now been removed. After about a week of rain, Edmonton is starting to dry out. Some people who live near stormwater ponds are anxiously watching as water slowly recedes from their properties. As CTV's Jeremy Thompson reports, they worry EPCOR isn't doing enough to protect their homes, while business is really picking up for basement restoration companies.
My property line, it's under the water. Where's the fence is there?
This storm pond in Oxford has swallowed up Mike Sleeman's fence. He spent the last few rainy days watching as water crept up over his garden onto the patio. He says in 20 years, it's never been like this.
Of course, no response. They came, they just put signs, and they say this is the way it is.
It's a similar story on the south side. Doug Fogg is concerned about potential damage to the public walking path and area basements.
Ours has got the water right up and over top of the sidewalks. The other 3 ponds in the area, it's 40 to 50 feet of pond area to come to where the walkways are. They're not affected.
EPCOR says Edmonton has seen 1.5 times the typical June rainfall, more than 140 millimeters so far. In a statement, it acknowledges certain stormwater facilities have high water levels, but says they're operating as intended. While one facility may seem higher or lower than the other, this is not indicative of issues with a particular facility. Storm ponds are flood prevention infrastructure. One city councillor is trying to provide answers for people who are unsatisfied with EPCOR's.
From operating perspective, and EPCOR or state administration work together to really look into that drainage issue and to prevent this happening in the future.
This dry pond in Park Allen was built a couple years ago with money from Ottawa's Disaster Mitigation and Adaptation Fund. Despite days of rain, it's dry enough for kids to play in. But the wet weather is impacting some homes. Calls for flooded basements are up for this restoration company.
Ideally, June is really a rainy month in Alberta, so we were expecting that to a certain extent, but we're finding it's about a 30% increase in call volume.
Jeremy Thompson, CTV News, Edmonton.
Water levels on the North Saskatchewan River remain high. Water is creeping up the bank about 2 meters higher than usual. Alberta Environment and Parks says it could keep rising another meter or so before tomorrow. A number of areas in Edmonton's River Valley are closed because of the water, including sections of Mill Creek Ravine and the trail in Emily Murphy Park running all the way to Kinsman. The Capilano and Laurier boat launches are also closed. More details can be found on our website, ctvnewsedmonton.ca. As settled